Hi, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And
together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Yay! When did we first meet?
Well, I think it was September 2012.
We didn't know this off the top of our head. We had to calculate and look back through Facebook pictures, all this jazz. But yeah, we met at the Ohio Women's Music Festival.
Yes.
I
was out at a fire pit, and it was just, I mean, if you ever get a chance to hit like a women's festival, it doesn't matter if it's the Ohio Women's Festival or whose Women's Festival, you've got to get there.
Yeah, so you were at the fire pit, it was evening, it was dinner time, and I had some chicken to cook. And I was with some other friends, and so we went over to the fire pit, and there was Edie, right there, life of the party. And she was flirting with me hard, really hard. I mean, she was flirting so much, I kind of stayed back away.
I couldn't help it. She was so cute.
Yeah, she said, "You on OkCupid? I think I've seen an OkCupid. I'm going to look you up on OkCupid." And it's like, oh my gosh. Well, she can't find me because, of course, we don't use our real names on OkCupid. I said, she'll never find me. Just don't let her know much. And what it was, I was mesmerized, but at the same time, I was very scared because she flirted so hard. Because I just thought, I was interested in dating, you know, casually, not to get into anything serious, but I also wasn't interested in just playing the field. She was flirting so hard, I thought she would just like go out with anybody that came across her path, and I thought, I'm not into this. So in the next year, I went with a couple other friends to the Ohio Festival. And it was early morning, around 6 in the morning. My friends were sleeping, and I was awake, and I had hot dogs, and my friends were vegetarians. I thought, this is a good time to go get my hot dog. I thought, well, this is a chance to go see, maybe somebody's at the fire pit, and I can cook my hot dogs on the grill, 6 o'clock in the morning or whatever it was. And I went to the same fire pit where we had met the year before, not knowing, in the back of my mind, I was expecting to see Edie there.
Which generally, I was always at that fire pit. Year after year, I was right there doing my thing, talking junk to all the ladies, dancing, flirting. We always had drums. We'd do drumming circles and stuff. So generally, every year I was there.
But this year she wasn't there. I went to the fire pit and nobody was there. But then I looked over this way, and there she was.
Like a vision.
Edie was there. And I don't know if I went up to you or you waved and said, hey, good morning, because, this is what you do. You say good morning to everybody who comes by your way.
Yeah.
But you were there camping with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, right? We had a motorhome that year.
And introduced me to the friends. The friends were all calling me down. They had a huge spread of food. I mean, there was like 2 or 3 RVs that you were with.
Yeah, right? Everybody put all their stuff together, and we had a real nice spread.
Right.
I was checking her out, because she was really, really cute. I was like, wow, So next thing you know, I look over, and I had a friend, and she was hearing impaired. And Judy says to me, she goes, and I said to my friend, I says, hey, what'd she say? She said, you're cute. And I'm like, well, heck, she's cute too, And next thing you know.
And this was the only friend who we had in common. We actually both knew this woman, right?
Right.
So,
and she was from Pittsburgh too. Mm-hmm. So, that made it kind of nice because she actually knew her. So the group that I was there with, she wants to go up to the stage there and be close to the stage and watch the band and stuff, because the day had rolled on. And we're just kind of running into each other and, she's stalking me. That's what she's doing. Okay, maybe not stalking. She's watching me really intensely. And so...
We're listening to your side of the story first.
Yes.
That's fine.
So she goes up to the stage there, and my friend, she asked me if I wanted to go, and I'm like, no, I'm okay, because I'm just sitting there, I'm okay. And my one friend looks at me, and she's like, what the heck you talking about? She says, that cute girl just asked you to go up there to the stage with her, and you're going to sit here with us? She says, you better get up there. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. So next thing you know, she turns around, and I'm standing up there with her drinking, and dancing by the stage. And then she wanted to go look at some books at the book tent.
Okay, so this is one side of the story, right? This was Edie's side of the story. Now we get Judy's side of the story. It was noontime, so the noon concerts were going on the stage. And I went up by myself waiting for my other friend to come because they were out doing whatever. And her group of friends, a lot of them were there over at this picnic table, and they said, "Hey, come on over here with us. Come sit with us." And so I did. So I sat with them, and next thing I know, Edie comes sliding up on the bench right next to me. And it's like, okay. She's following me around. Look at this, how close she's
I
sitting
do
next to me on
remember
this bench.
sitting beside her, but I don't remember following her around.
So then I said, I am hearing impaired, and so for me to hear what the singers are singing and the MC saying, I have to sit up close so I can lip read. And so I explained this to Edie, and I said, I'm going up close with a hearing impaired folks sit so I can lip read. You want to come sit with me? She said, no, go ahead. I'm not, So I went ahead up and sat up there. And next thing I know, I looked beside me, and there she is again.
That's because, okay,
following me like a puppy dog.
Well, we had a good friend named Frida. She's passed on now, but Frida was the one that told me, get up there, you better go up there, girl. And she was right. I was very excited when I got the opportunity and I realized that she was like seriously flirting with me, and I put down all those like walls that were just kind of like, nope, just at the festival, nope, just at the, and realized that, wow, this girl's flirting with me. And everybody else is like, Edie, you better get up there and hit it. I'm not hit it, but get up there and, talk to her, interact, And so I realized that she was just so cute and so fascinating. And she had so many things going for her that I was not used to, that it was just so nice that I said to her, we're both over 50, and neither one of us want anybody to tell us what to do. So I can't believe I started out with something like that, just like, but I do remember I only had like a few like rules that and one of them was I really didn't want anybody with little children, and I wanted somebody that had a job, so I wasn't asking for a lot, I just didn't want to raise little kids, and I didn't want to foot the whole bill for everything.
Yeah, I wanted somebody who was close to their children and who liked to do things.